Hi Daniela. Following our earlier conversation, I will do a detailed walk around video of the Polo. I've had a couple of walks around already, so I know what needs pointing out. There's one or two little marks, but bearing in mind it is 12 years of age, and I don't think there's anything that I wouldn't expect on the car. But we'll just talk you through it, and obviously you can then make an informed and positive decision, hopefully. So just walking up to the car now, you've got the offside front bumper. There are no scuffs, no marks or anything similar on here. A couple of dirt marks at the very, very bottom, if I'm going critical, but they would possibly polish out. Headlamp is all in good order, no scratches, scuffs or marks on there either. And the offside front wing, exactly the same. There's nothing on there that I can sort of focus on that I can see that's going to have any bearing on the video itself. Obviously the alloys are all black in theory, but you'll see there's a little chip just there, which again could be touched in with the relevant paint, but it's the only chip on that particular wheel that I've noted. And then looking around at the front, we've got obviously good tread, as you can see, good tyre across the whole tyre. Mirror caps are black on this particular edition. It's a Polo S model, so they are black, so and again no scuffs or marks on them. And in full working order, as in the indicators work, and they can be manually folded. Driver's door, again, nothing really, special to note. There's a couple of tiny little marks, and these will look worse on the video, I promise you. In fact, that one's even coming off slightly with my thumb, but might come off with a little bit of polish. But there's certainly no dents in there or anything remotely similar. Door handle again black. And again, there's some light marking around the actual door handle itself, but with a little bit of polish, that would come out definitely. Just in the vehicle now itself, still all in good order as it should be. A couple of tiny little scuff marks, but nothing major. And then you've got the carpet there. So there's a little bit of wear where people haven't had like an overmat, but if you bought a set of overmats, obviously that would hide that completely. And then you've got the actual driver's seat itself, so seat bolster all in good order, seat itself in good order, and no odours that you wouldn't expect in the car, i.e. there's no sort of dog or smoking odour, so it is clean and good. Just whiz in the car now. You probably are aware already, the car's done just over 70,792 miles, which is under 71,000 miles. I'll fire up now. And as I mentioned on the telephone, the oil service is due and could be done before the car leaves. The only two warning lights we've been left with, obviously, are the seatbelt, because I haven't put my seatbelt on, and the handbrake, which of course will go out when I take the handbrake off, as you know. Coming across, you've got your normal functional buttons. You've got your stop-start button here, you've got your heated rear window. All of your audio is there, of course, with telephone prep as well, so you can connect a mobile, obviously, accordingly for Bluetooth. And then coming down, your heater control consists of temperature, fan, and direction indicator, and then the reset button. You may or may not be aware, but this car is not an air-conditioned model, so it's an S model, not an air-conditioned model, just so you know. A couple of things I've noted in here, to be fair, which can be rectified. So this here, the mirror here, so the sun visor on the passenger side needs one of these clips so that you can clip back up into, which is not a problem. We can order those accordingly. And it appears that the the button on the handbrake, apologies, should probably have a cover on it. I would suggest maybe a chrome or black one, which does appear to be missing. So again, we could look into sorting that accordingly. So not a problem at all. I'm going to whiz around the rest of the car now for you. So we're now on to the rear door. Again, there's no dents or scrapes on the rear door at all, until you get to, there's a tiny little chip just here. Again, as I said to you before, it will look worse on the video. And just on the above the door here, there's a little chip there. Again, could be touched in, so that again isn't a major problem, I would suggest. Coming around to the rear seat, and again, all in good order. I mean, it just is. It's all in good order. So on the offside rear quarter panel, there are two very minor, but they are there. There's a minor parking dent here. There's a minor parking dent there. Other than that, there is genuinely nothing to report on here at all. And the offside rear wheel is fairly unmarked. There's a little bit of, where they've been blackened over the silver, there's a little bit sort of flaked off just in here. So again, we'll probably need touching in accordingly. A couple of tiny marks on the rear bumper, but I think they're predominantly dirt, to be fair. So again, we could polish or have a go at polishing those accordingly, but they're barely noticeable in when you're actually physically here. And again, rear tyre, very, very good tread depth, obviously, accordingly. I have just noticed, which I didn't the first time round, there's a small crack in the reflector lens there, which doesn't affect obviously the car directly, but has a you know, it is only a reflector, not a light. And a couple of little marks on the rear bumper here, which are quite evident, to be fair, and probably would need touching in. Boot lid itself, there's a couple of tiny little dents. I don't quite know how these would have happened, but there's one there and one there in the boot lid itself. But all in all, as I say, bearing in mind the age and mileage of the vehicle, I think in good order. Just coming round, you've then got near side rear quarter, that's all good. There's no marks or dents to focus on there at all. And then you've got the near side rear wheel, has been touched in a couple of times. You'll see just at the very top there, it looks like it's been caught and touched in at some point, but again, nothing major. And generally all good. And in keeping with the other tyres, tread depth, etc. across the tyre, very, very good. You've then got the near side rear door. There's nothing to report on here. In fact, this side is all very, very clear of anything really in the main, so there's nothing for me to highlight at all. Inside again, other half of the rear seat is in the same order as the offside. Just coming up, so we're now onto passenger door. Again, nothing to focus on or highlight on this particular door. And again, door sill, carpet this side is all in very good order, and the seats exactly the same, all in very good order. I'll continue my walk. So, a couple of tiny little marks on this mirror. Again, might buff out, might not, I'll be honest, I don't know. But nothing, you know, nothing that will concern you too much as a first car. And the near side front wing, again, all in good order. Wheel again, on this side, again, one or two touch-ins, but so obviously not highlighting that it's been slightly caught on the curb, but again, nothing major. And then coming round, I'll show you there, you've got, again, in keeping with the rest of the wheels and tyres, all good. A couple of tiny little marks on the front bumper. Again, nothing to sort of write home about, but they are there, so you would see them. And the bonnet is in relatively good order. I don't think the car's done many miles on the motorway, so it's not chipped. There's one or two dirt marks on there that I do know, but and you'll see just there, most of that is coming off. That one, to be fair, is a chip. And a couple of times again there, that comes off. So no, all in all, I would say all good. No cracks or anything in the screen. Probably some light chips that side, to be fair, but nothing that's gone through or cracked the screen or would be an issue in the short term, that's for sure. Just whiz back and you'll get, again, obviously the whole front of the car in view. Look, I hope that you find the detailed video informative. I hope it means the car is still of possible interest, and should you need us, please give us a call on 0208 764 4040. Thank you.